There's a calling. It's an ancient calling.
Ailbhe na Conacha is Seine dom, agus is áraní seanós mé ón rangs na déise. Tá ceol agus árán agam ón Gleamháin. Bei Seánach Conacha as cárne a Conamara, nó Johnny Joe Fatchin mar a bear aithne má hanahar. Le déanaí chuil mé tafada do chreide den árán evening sun green brooms, agus ní a bheith má hanahar bhí árá. Ba bhuaig siúd bhó a tharamise é. Bhí saim thar gom níos mó a ghilteach féin áranísa a bhfuil stíl áling agus ar le clas sa chana. Fuair mé amach gur Tomás McCarthy a thá gceist, duine den lecht siúil a thá lonathe in London. Nach bhfuil sé spéisiúil go bhfuil a héal fitte fuairte sa cheol is a háma cheann hain. Bhairteach mé a thuile a ghalam fé mar chúlar hain agus fé áraníocht an locht siúil. Beag Tomás lom ar an trasa, Bert John sé ar dúis agus tradiisiú na háraníochta a going Bert a tha adal siar a bhad. Tá Tomás den túram gur cheart tasnú le mé a chur ar an ólas fé chultúr agus teanga an locht siúil. Mar sin, seomídna i Darndale i mná clia, le cuairte hart ar char leis ó na phobal hain, an taraní Jack Delaney.
Hey Thomas, how you doing? Jeez, come in. How are you? All right. This is Ailbhe.
Ailbhe, this is Jack, the boy I was telling you about. He sings in Irish and in our language as well.
And did you get that from your family, Jack?
Well, four made on Chenga ó McClown, ach like na focail an sin. Ach chuig an am céine níl mór an árán scrífa sa Chenga, so scríb mise an tárán seo.
Agus cábhfuir tú an Seine, like, céim fágur hosnig tú a...
Tá sé táchtach domain sin in áíre. Sé sin ceantas na rudí is táchtaí chun de hanga bheith gutsa agus de chultúr bheith beo.
Agus cad éon scéal taobh fir den árán san?
Is scéal faoi mahéilsa agus scéal faoi saoil tipicúil duine as a bobbal leachsúil, so sin é in áíre.
Family is a huge thing really in passing on songs and keeping songs alive.
In our community, you see, it was a massive thing, songs. You know, we go around hawking. That was our whole way going around, from house to house. And it was also a way of getting to know people, was through songs and music. A lot of them travelling people would hear a song once. They didn't have the opportunity to listen to a song twice. So they would listen to a song once, pick it up, go to somebody who wrote, they write the song down, and then they would go to a printing shop and get the songs printed out. and go around and tell them to the people. That went on until the 70s.
And do you think many of those songs have been lost today, or do you think the same amount?
There have been woeful amounts. Every travelling family used to sing. When you could attach a car battery to a portable television, it died out overnight in our community.
Yeah.
Songs did.
Do you think it is with your family, with some others, that the singing tradition stays
We
so
come from the
strong?
country. We're country people. My grandfather wouldn't agree with television or radio. Didn't have it. My grandfather was the first man in the town to get a radio, and the day that they brought it in, he put it out.
Really?
Told them all it was a conversation killer, which it is. You know, television now, the media, it's the art of conversation even is gone. So we were lucky. Our people kept it going. Lucky we have it.
Brama gomach sé arúnach Tomás a hart siar dí náit ar chamaha nathair chud bhd á héal, agus in náit ina bhfuil sé curtha. Bhí sé chuig go raibh Tomás lam. Brama sanna, agus bhí gach maha nathair le clas sna leohan na gaotha a bhí a séide gar dá uig. Agus sin a fágant, bhí mo chrí lán das brid, agus ní raibh le déanamh ach dal siar go cárna, áit chóchas teáin. I feel that it's because I didn't know my grandfather very well. I was very young when he died. I think singing is a huge thing now that connects us. So even now that we're here in kind of his home place and where he was reared, I really, really feel connected to the area. And that's, I suppose, the power of singing and the power of songs. They can connect you to something.
To the landscape,
really know.
definitely. Yeah. I think it's one of the wonders of the world.
Yeah.
Conamara, no doubt about it. Every day my mother sang, morning, noon and night. You'd hear her in the kitchen singing away. Beautiful songs. They held the songs in high regard. Sitting round campfires when we were young, around the fire at night. And everybody got into it. And it didn't matter how quiet you was, you had to do your bit. If it would tell a story or whatever. And everybody was equal, you got the same old clap.
Yeah.
You know, wonderful. Wonderful way of going about it, you know. You know, I truly feel blessed. I come from the family that I was born into, you know.
Yeah.
I really mean that. Like your people now, they call my people the Loch Siúl, which means the walking people. They were the historians of Ireland, long before they wrote. And even while they were writing, history was passed around by the travelling people. They played a great role in the history of the country.
Thar just ceolbhar tréising a hart go ceart lár chána. Tá seanna charm a hanathair an táhairní seanós Josie Hean Jack ina choníonsa. Fear nar bhfuil me leis riamh.
Get fáilte, you're welcome. Thank you. Get fáilte, Ruth. Can't you too? Come on. Oh, targish there. Gael na bheith treisina ggóláidir bheith cínsa go meach sesiún órán. Bheith dána go leor an éireann ar bheith meach síime go sa na hórán agus sa galtúr agus sa geol.
As ní bheith ein leiscear árán a chan amíoch.
Ní, cuméri a gaiiteachtal éine faoi órán ganíar órán a chasa. Zéir tre nóma dóhansfacha a tre réití le ní a cuméri a gaiiteachtal éine le órán a chasa.
Agus tháinig árán na móin leis go mórnar ion.
Ó sin rodile faoi Drana. Beidir go bheith duna smó as Conamara a chasach órán as cúgamón bhíocha spáil bín arón agus cín mar sin. Agus rodile bhí go leor gan thórán bhéir le freisin aige. Go híntacha aige go páitinta agus go maithaige.
Wonderful people keeping them old songs going.
Yeah, and thank God we have the younger generation now that's coming up after us. There's a huge amount of them now in this parish again, singing songs and very good singers. And I think the younger people now they're trying to find out the origin of the songs and who composed them and what they're about and everything like that. There was a reason for composing every song. There was some reason to compose any song ever, especially in the traditional scene.
He thinks it is a portrait of some old relation near. It resembles a little fairy in a way that's very queer.
Feictar é seo, go bhfuil cúis go gomtar gach árán nuair a chanan Tomás árán a chum a hin hanathair. Árán Graing fés na sioga.
He's my friend of old, hot-headed Mike is bold. I do see great troubles in store. Sure, he'll sneak in an axe when they turn their backs. He'll break that face, he'll leave it on the floor. Fate about the picture now, I will tell yous one and all. 'Twas a copy of a photo of his fairy in the fall. The artist was a tinker boy, what do you think he did? Her face he painted black like a skillet pot lid. Oh, her lines were curved, he drew them straight or short where they were tall. He bent her face into places where there was no bend at all. The fairy she peeks out through a crooked pane of glass. No wonder Mike is thinking, I must break the pledge at last. And then it goes on and...
All in your faith. I really appreciated
thank you, Josie. Same as yourself.
And
Lovely to hear you.
I was saying there that I'd love to sit here for hours and hours and talking and singing the art song then.
Hopefully we'll do it again.
We would indeed.
Please God,
once we got to know each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you again. Very
it's
much.
Been a privilege. It's been a privilege.
And for me too.
You're a gentleman in my eyes. And you're a lady.
Mar throsla Tomás rála mémar fé tradiisiúna chéile, agus go bhfuil siad níos cosúla lena chéile na mar a héilimar. Fada sa gantar na hárán, raibh siad ó ghlúan go glúan, agus martha siad go deo na nóir.
Transported away there. I was gone.